So in this video we'll look at the trisection of a line segment. What is trisection? It's three pieces. What is the prerequisites for this? We should have done the section formula. We can have done it as a seesaw. So if you have a seesaw, then if you have only one here and m length there, then this needs to be m times heavier than this to balance. Remember that. It's like that in that sense. So if you have x1, y1 as the first point, and you can choose to use different colors for x and y, so there's no confusion. I did not do that. Right. So you don't mix up x and y. So then the x has to be balanced. So the x will be a weighted average m times x1, and it's basically the other way, right? So this gets multiplied by these points and this gets multiplied by those points. So m times x1 plus x2 by m plus 1, and y is m times y1 plus y2 by m plus 1. So there's a video on this. The proof is also there, or at least the understanding and how to remember it is there, which is similar to the seesaw idea. This should be known. If this is known, then for me the trisection formula is just an application of this concept. So I have 2 points. I have x1, y1, and I have x2, y2. Yeah, I'm not taking the effort to get the brackets also in one color or the other. Anyway, I could even use this like that, no problem. Okay, so I have x1, y1 and I have x2, y2, 2 points. When I say trisection, I mean I'm breaking it into 3 equal parts. So what is this point and what is that point? So now these are 3 equal parts, so all 3 are the same length. I'm just going to say that as a unit length. So I'm going to say they're all in the ratio of 1:1:1, which means that if I want this point, okay, fair enough. This is 2 and this is 1. So if I apply the section formula, that means the first point, now what should we call the first point? So I'm going to call it xa by a. I'm going to call the second point xb by b, but we are not there yet. So let's look at xa by a. So what I'm saying is that your xa will be equal to 2 times x1 plus x2 divided by 3, done, and sorry about that, and ya will be equal to 2 times y1 plus y2 divided by 3. So that's this point, that's done. And the second point, if I call it, let's say xb, and by b, then xb will be equal to x1 plus 2 times x2. Okay, I've used the same color, no problem, by 3, and yb will be equal to y1 plus 2 times y2 by 3. Right, so it's just an application of what we've already looked at, which was the section formula, which children may be able to remember as balancing a sort of seesaw, in which the larger number is multiplied, in which basically this side is multiplied by this. Maybe I can use a brown for now. And this side is multiplied by this, and that gives me this point. Now I need the next point. In order to get the next point, I notice that this is 2 and this is 1. So So this will get multiplied by this and this will get multiplied by this to give me the weighted average of this point.